Moving on to number 4, the consent calendar. The following items are presented for the commission's approval without discussion as a single agenda item. In order to expedite the meeting, should a member of the Recreation and Parks Commission wish to discuss or disapprove an item, it must be dropped from the blanket motion of approval and considered as a separate item. We have the consent.
I don't know. I really don't understand what that means. I used, when it was in a regular meeting, that meant anything below that you can pull, right? And then discuss it separately or approve everything and then.
Yeah,
Right,
redundant.
move on, right? So,
Anybody want to pull anything from the down there?
well, I think it's be a good idea since, there's not that many items, we just go through them. That's my opinion.
Yep.
So, yeah, I don't know. Sorry.
Nope, sounds
I think
good.
I'd figure that out.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go ahead and move on to regular business. Action item 5, future activities. Drop in volleyball and basketball. Any updates from Joe on that?
No updates other than it's still going well. We've had some help. The mayor stepped in 2 weeks ago to open up the volleyball gym. We had a great turnout for there. What was really cool was to see a lot of families. A lot of especially from like the Mexican community came out there. A lot of Mexicanas, and that was cool to see them, like, because we have high school volleyball players come out there and they're like, spiking the ball and stuff, but they held their own, and it was super cool to see them out there and playing, and they brought their little kitties and everything, and so it was cool. Last week, Miles Mastani helped us out and opened up the gym, so it's still continuing on. And we're pulling for you, Joe. The basketball's been going well. Last week I opened up, and then this past Friday was our Guadalupe, which I guess is a good time because it's not on the agenda, but it's a good time to kind of report back on that. It went well. It was really fun. We had Touch of Style out front, doing their thing, giving out candy to the kids. Which shout out Touch of Style this weekend at Jack O'Connell for their toy drive. Please come out. But yeah, we had a couple food trucks out there. We had a bunch of resource booths giving out candies, doing some crafts. We had a giant slide in the back. We played a movie in our courtyard. Just a really fun night. First time this, I mean, we've had things similar to it, but first time kind of having it here and all these things put together, and it was a great time. I've heard positive feedbacks. There's definitely things that takeaways that I was like, okay, learn for next year and whatnot, but as all experiences come with, and then the next day, which I knew it was going to be tough, but the turnaround event on the next day, and it was. But it turned out really cool. I'd actually never been to our cemetery on Dia de los Muertos, maybe just like really quick and then gone, but to like see it kind of play out was really cool. I see a bunch of families come out there and building their ofrendas, and we had some great vendors out there. We had a craft with all the kids. I had help from Mackenzie Intermediate School. They helped build some masks. They're like a paper mache skull mask, and they drew on them and whatnot, and they had a blast. And we had a Victor Valencia, who's a guitar player. He played guitar for a couple hours out there, and it was a really good time. It was cool. Again, first time happening, and so there's some things there's just like learn from, but overall it was cool, and people had a good time, so it went well. Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the things, just like maybe have a day in between, we'll see. And then of course the Guad fog rolled in, and it's like it's getting cold. But all in all, great time. I guess I'll move on to B. Oh yeah, badminton. We have community member Jesse Ramirez came by. He's badminton player, and he's like, "Hey, let's get it started." I was like, "Let's." So we got a net, and he brought some rackets, and yeah, open gym for badminton. He's willing. If you don't know, don't matter. Come by. He'll teach you. It's actually a really fun game, and really, I guess I'd say underrated because it's not really popular at all. I'd feel like at least not here. But
I've never played badminton.
there you go. Yeah. But I'll attest, it's fun. It's fun. It's a learning curve. It's like it moves differently than any other sport, I guess, if you will, because it's just like just the way the birdie, drops and stuff. It's like, oh dang, I thought that was going to go a different way. But yeah, it's really fun. So every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning at 10 a.m. inside the City Hall gym, come on by for badminton. Yeah. Moving on to C, the mobile veterinary clinic still going on. We've had this pretty much the whole year, going on at Leroy Park. And it's going well. They're getting good services out there. Schedule appointment on the Santa Barbara Humane Society website, and they have a mobile clinic that comes out there, and so you don't have to drive all the way out to Santa Maria. That's because I took my dog out there thinking like, oh, there's walk-ups, which there possibly could be, but they were in the middle of a surgery.
Oh,
And they were like, make an appointment. And I was like, okay. So I'm guessing it's appointment only. There might be a drop-in situation, but I would definitely call at least and check on that.
oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, okay.
Upsetting.
Yeah. I was knocking. I was like, yo, we're no line. Cool. I'm first. And then they're like, yeah, not happening today, buddy. I was like, okay, I'm gone. It's SBCA. Yeah. Yeah.
What's about item D, Viva El Arte?
Yes, part of the UCSB arts program. They've been doing Viva Arte and having concerts come through the city hall every so few months, and this month is it's actually this upcoming Saturday. God, I don't even know her name. It's so bad, but she is a Grammy winner. Yeah. And so great talent this Saturday night. I don't cancel everything. Grammy winner. Maybe she'll bring the Grammy. I don't know. Take a picture with it. But yeah, this Saturday night, I believe it's 7 o'clock. It starts to get here at 6. Why not? And yeah, a free concert here at City Hall. Should be a really great one. Yeah, this month there'll be more to come. But yes, this Saturday night, free concert at City Hall. Please come by. And then moving on to item E, we have this month's movie night will be on the 14th, a few weeks from now. We'll be showing Smoke Signals.
Oh.
Great classic Indigenous movie. Which if you haven't seen it, please come by. It's free. It's 2 minutes from wherever you're living in Guad. It is a funny movie. So yeah, there you go. A live review. It's funny, that's all you need to know. You come, you'll be given a free bag of popcorn, and you'll be entertained. What more can you want? It's a Friday night, November 14th. Doors are at 6. And then we'll start the movie at 6:30. Yeah, we have a full snack bar. Everything on the snack bar is under $5, so very affordable. Non-chintzy, we'll hook those nachos up. We got the Dodger Dog size Costco beef hot dogs.
I discovered that.
There we go. And we have a hot dog roller, so it's official stuff. Yeah, it'll be a great night. Really fun. The last movie night went really well. People have been enjoying it. And if you stay to the end, we will give you a ticket that when you get through the doors, we're going to raffle off a $10 voucher for our snack bar. $10 for good for any other movie night. No refunds or change given, but $10. You got to stay all the way through and you get a chance to get in it. And moving on to item F, Poetry Jam. We have the next one coming up. It's been bi-monthly, and the next one will be November 21st, week right after our movie night. And that will be at the Veterans Hall here in Guadalupe, across the street from the post office. And that's been going well as well. It's been growing. I've seen new faces every single time. Of course, we have a core group of returning people, and it's a great thing. If you're a poet, you have written something, you scribbled something down, please share it. It's a really welcoming space, and it's it's here for the community. And if you don't want to read, if you want to just come hang out, support, that's great too. We have coffee, people bring sweets and kind of little snack foods. So it's a really nice space just to be a part of. And really looking forward to this one. So if you've been wondering about it, just come check it out. It's free. Um, yeah, it's been going well. Yeah, at the Vets Hall. There. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, no, we'll get those swapped out. But
How many poets show up?
I'd say about,
Wow.
I'd say 30 people. As far as like poets, I'd say probably at least 15, at least half of that.
15 is good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's not too many open mics available. Usually, even if there's a poetry event, it's usually like already pre-invited speakers to read. Um, and so yeah, it's complete open mic, and so yeah, it's a good space, and people are taking notice to it.
From around the community, Santa Maria, Guadalupe.
Yeah, even out all the way Grover Beach had people, AG, a couple times Napomo. Yeah, so it's getting out the surrounding area. It's not just Guadalupe. Could be. I'd say, yeah, closer to half. There is a good amount that are out of the area. It's just like, oh wow, cool. Yeah. So if anybody out there is wondering about, just come check it out. It's a really cool, just chill thing to be.
Let rough right now.
Come on, there we go. That's it. Yeah, there you go. Your stage name. Now entering on the mic, Reg Poet. Yeah, mic on the mic. Mhm. Mhm.
Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe not just the movie night, but just to have something here, at City Hall, there's somewhere to put it, have it available.
I know a couple years ago, Season of Hope, they had a drive where it was like just one day though.
Okay.
You could drop off at the
A drive?
fire department And I remember there wasn't a lot of participation, but the news crew was there. They're like, you gotta be on the news? Like, yeah.
I haven't heard anything. No, but I could start a bin here, just to start it, and then pretty much all the event stuff that will come, I'll create a flyer and then just kind of put it out there, and yeah,
Of
of
the
course,
water
put it on
department
my
bill.
plate. Yeah, yeah, in the water bill. I mean, who knows how much we'll actually gather, but I imagine, it would help me even if it's one family, because it is going to be really difficult, especially rolling into the holiday times with, who knows when it'll be implemented back. Yeah. So yeah, let's do it. It is. Mm.
Yeah. I think we talked about that last time because they closed down the campuses since the COVID. Before people were able to go in there after school, anybody, it was up to the public. People just shut, went to go shoot basketball, whoever, Yeah.
Mhm.
I know basketball that they're playing there. The kids practice and have games 5 days a week. But it might be interesting just to know like what kind of programming they have over there, and then we could ask based on what their availability might be. Or if it's gonna
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, we're looking to break ground mid-December. They don't have a
Good, good.
groundbreaking date set yet, but it's in process. And I'll reach out to all of you to invite you guys to the groundbreaking ceremony. And then also I believe December 1st they should be breaking ground for Royal Theater.
Okay, I was about to ask about that, the updates about the Royal Theater.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
And no, I just wanted to bring up, start a dialogue about anyhow start to improve O'Connell Park, Field
Mm.
itself. I'm always talking to people. I'm trying to find the contacts. And like I found somebody that is willing to grade. I have somebody that can disc it, and then somebody to regrade it. Not like regrade it, but just smooth it out again. Because we did that one time, and it actually helped. The field was safe for a few years. And we didn't even have to plant any seeds or anything. It just grew back by itself. So like I'm thinking that right after the football season's over is stop watering it, let it dry up, get the disc out there, do what we did last time, is disc it. And then like I said, I made some contacts about a month ago, and I said, normally, can you come out there and just, smooth it out there, because right now it's just bad.
Yeah.
Kill gophers, they call it cheetah.
So it is.
There is a machine, it's a little one, but it's not a myth, but it's like to actually one person go out there and hole per hole per hole. You need somebody there, like, yeah, full-time job, and or just
Assassin.
I mean, to actually do something and
That's, would be for maintenance after.
right, right, or after we, because I remember when we did regrade it last time, like obviously you see the new gopher just pop up, So just start discussions on that.
And
And
would that something that they would charge to do? Or-
no, so that's why just need to
And
know.
you said you wouldn't have to plant seed because of the-
It probably grow back. Yeah, it did. It grew back last time without us trying anything.
it's part of the-
Yeah. So just redo it again and make it safe.
So what's the process to get that?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Yeah.
Well, we could definitely, I guess I could reach out to David, who's head of public works,
Yeah.
and get his take on it.
Want to
'cause-
volunteer to
Yeah, to like you said, just disc it up and then grade it. And I'll let them know that people are willing to volunteer that. And so if we could get that process started sooner, especially now that season's done pretty much, and
Yeah.
so it could, regrow for next season.
right. Well, right now we're in playoffs right now, so it's only a couple more weeks. Yeah.
When's the next game?
Saturday in Roy Grande.
Yeah, Bantams are. So if you are a Bulldog fan or would like to support the youth of Guadalupe, we have Bulldog football and cheer at 9 a.m. at AG High School. And then at 1 o'clock, we have the senior Bulldogs, cheer and football are going to be at Mission Prep in town. And if they win, they're on path to the Super Bowl, which is going to be on November 23rd at EV School in town.
And it's really rare for a team for Guadalupe to win a Super Bowl, because for us to win a Super Bowl, we really got to earn it, because we're a small town and we're playing against a lot of talent, so so we really earn it. It's kind of a special thing.
Yeah.
And it's actually a really good game. Like the Bantam games, the last couple weeks, to watch those kids run like 70 yards at 7 years old and outrun the other team by a decent amount. Like,
Very fun.
yeah, it's a good time. The fans have been so great. The community's been so great. And just to come out and see all the families together and having a really good time is something really special. So even if you're not connected to the Bulldogs in any way, we always love having fans come out and support what we're doing, because it just means a lot for us to be able to look up there and see people from the community there cheering us on for the work that the coaches and the kids and everybody and the parents even. It's a big commitment for families.
And Emily.
Yeah. Be down there with my cheerleading circus both games. I will see you there. Come there. If you have any questions, visit the Bulldog Instagram or Facebook page. We have all of our stuff posted there.
Go Dogs.
Much it.
I have two things. One I was going to ask about, do we have anything planned for Veterans Day at all? Do we know? That'll be next Tuesday.
We do not.
The last couple of years, there has been the group of veterans were out there doing the flag and cap and everything, caps and stuff like that. So I just wasn't sure. I feel like they don't get as much attendance, but it's probably just because nobody knows about it, because there are a lot of military connected. So if you happen to hear about anything, let me know and I can help share the word and put it out there to people who might be interested in supporting for Veterans Day. And then the last thing I was going to ask, is there any meetings that are scheduled anytime soon with SBCAG or Caltrans, just to kind of go over the current situation of the 166 crossing there?
Yes, there is. I'll have to get back to you on the actual date. They just scheduled a meeting to be in the auditorium, and it'll be coming up. There you go, January 21st. Actually, collectively with all the projects going on and up and coming, it's going to be $90 million of collective, funds with all the projects, and that will be all explaining at that meeting. It'll cover everything.
Mm.
I know.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is like all of our recreation opportunities are on the other side of town. So when you think about like the whole Pasadena area, if parents or kids don't feel safe crossing that road, or all the kids that are at the junior high don't feel safe crossing there, I think we are really limiting recreation opportunities. Because I have heard, and granted, very small sampling from a few parents that are like, no, I don't feel comfortable with my kid crossing that street. There's already been so many people hit and stuff. I know only a handful in recent years, but still a handful of people
Yeah.
is more than zero. So just trying to think about like, how do we continue to encourage recreation if we have a pretty significant barrier of the crossing there, and it is just a little dicey there.
Well,
So
since Pasadena existed, most people that got hit were kids, more than
Mm.
adults.
Mhm.
yeah.
So it's like what, 3 or 4 kids so far.
Yeah, 3 kids that I know that have been hit in the last 4 years, and then 1 bike, individual on a bike. So I did watch the news segment that they covered recently, but I do think there was maybe some language that didn't fully represent the current like situation there. I know that the representative, I believe from Caltrans, mentioned that there hadn't been any pedestrian related injuries at that particular crossing, and I was like, hey, I have the receipts. Like I'm actually like I'm on the Facebook page, like seeing the names of the people that got hit and stuff. And so I don't know if maybe there's just like misreporting or
They're not being reported.
like maybe it's not being adequately reported or
Right.
and so I was just thinking about like the next meeting, and this is more for anyone that's either watching this or in the future, is you can post on social media, you can talk to your friends, but your voice doesn't really carry weight until you bring it to a forum where it's actually recorded. And so come to the commission meetings, come to the city council meetings, come to the meeting on the 21st, because that's how we're going to gain momentum as a community to try to make improvements. So it is just safer for kids to be able to maneuver, and adults. I know that I've seen, I think too, as the economy continues to become more constrained, I think we are going to see maybe more people that are trying to walk more, or do things that are a little bit more economically advantageous for them. So I'll continue to bring it up as long as it's still what I perceive as unsafe. So at some point, y'all can tell me we're done talking.
No.
When they get the lights up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lights up.
No, yeah, it makes sense. It's definitely a pressing issue, especially when we find ourselves, it's increasing because of the traffic increasing out there. And yeah, the people that live here know the reality of it. And so until it is addressed and fixed, it's definitely got to always bring it up. Oh, we have participation. Yeah. The Bob Barker treatment, huh?
I'll take a motion for adjournment.
I second it.